Hi ladies, I'm Carla, the founder of the Feminine Energy. Welcome to this channel. And today I want to talk about embodying your sensual, feminine, yummy energy. Which is actually, this is the title of my book. So, which is with the same title, Embody a Sensual, Feminine Energy. And why sensual? Why not just embodying your feminine energy? Why do I call it sensual? And it has nothing to do with intimacy, or it has a lot to do with intimacy, but it's a lot more than that, because sensuality to me and living life in a sensual way, it's basically using all your senses. That's what it is. It's feeling, it's being in your body, it's getting out of your head and going to your body and just feel life. That's what it is. Because when you are in survival mode, embodying masculine traits and pushing and forcing and hustling and working hard and exhausted, who has time to really enjoy life when you are in that energy? Who has time to feel life, to feel the day, to feel your body? You don't, because you're basically just like a robot. You're just doing things. You have an endless to-do list and you're just checking boxes, making sure everything is done. So you don't have time like to stop and smell the roses, as they say, and just basically you are in your head all the time, because that's what you need to do. If you are just hustling and working hard all the time, you need to be in your head. So you're not in your body. And feminine energy, it's about being in your body. It's about feeling. It's about connecting to yourself, connecting to your emotions, to connecting to your needs, putting your needs first, putting how you feel first, and enjoying life. It's basically being here now in the present moment, without thinking about the past, without worrying about the future, without worrying about that endless to-do list. It's about being here in the now. So it's about living life through all your senses. It's about truly savoring the moment, because that's all we've got. We don't have the past anymore. We don't have the future, and all we have is here and now. And that's how you enjoy life. It's just by being here in the present moment. And even if that doesn't mean, of course, that you're gonna be sleeping all day or smelling the roses all day and not gonna do anything, because the other extreme. What I mean is that you still have your things to do. You still have you know all your choices of what you do on a daily basis, but you're going to do them with a different energy, right? You're going to do them not in a rush, not because you're doing one thing, you already think you're not present in that one thing that you are doing. You're already thinking about the next one that you're going to do, and then you're going to do the next one, and you're thinking about the next one, so you're never in the present moment. No, it's about not rushing. It's about slowing down. It's about stopping this belief that if we don't rush, nothing will get done, or we don't have time to do everything, because that's just a limiting belief. It's not true. And it's basically just slowing down, taking your time to savor the moment, to really being mindful, basically, of what you are doing. So here now, I'm here in this present moment. I'm cooking my dinner, or I am reading a book, or I don't know, working on my business. For example, I have a business, or I'm playing with my child or my pet, or walking my dog outside, whatever it is. You are fully present. You are fully in that moment. And when we do that, this is feminine energy. And when you do that, that's when you start noticing what's around you. You start noticing things that you weren't noticing before. You start noticing magic happening around you, and that's opportunities start you to appear because you start to expand. You start because when you are in a survival mode, when you are in that masculine energy of doing and pushing, you are contracted. But when you embody your feminine energy, you open up, you expand in the world, you open up, and you start having opportunities that you weren't there before because you didn't have space for them. You didn't have time or space for them. So now you start noticing things, you start noticing what's around you, you start noticing other people, you start noticing, everything, and life becomes more colorful, it becomes more interesting, it becomes more magical, really. And it's not, sometimes, I have ladies saying or thinking that when they embody that feminine energy, their life will completely transform, completely change. I want to leave my job, I want to move house, all the sorts. And yes, that can happen. Yes, of course, absolutely. But it's not a question of you having to do all those things in order to embody the feminine energy, your feminine energy. It's more about changing your mindset, changing your energy in now, in the now, in the way that your life is in the now. Because in order to change the external, your external life, you have to change before inside you. You have to change within. Your energy needs to shift, and then the external will shift. And maybe you change jobs, maybe you start a new relationship, maybe start a business, maybe you will start dressing differently, whatever. Everyone has a different journey and different timings, but it needs to change and shift inside you first. It's not the external. So it's basically slowing down. It's about slowing down and savoring the moment and connecting to yourself, because when you are in a rushing everywhere, just focus on doing things, we are not connected to ourselves. We are disconnected from ourselves. We are disconnected from our needs, and sometimes we even think that, oh, I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't have this need, etc., etc. For example, I say that you are very busy doing things and you feel like, oh, I need to rest. And you even find it annoying. Why do I need to rest? Why do I feel need to rest? I have so much to do, blah, 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 blah. And then you get more exhausted and more frustrated. So it's about listening to yourself. If you need to rest, rest. You're allowed to. You can. You just have to allow yourself. Have to give yourself permission to listen to your needs and honor them. If you rest. We cannot give ourselves from an empty cup. So rest, go take a nap, go do nothing and just rest. So it's basically about connecting to our needs, putting our well-being as a priority, and start slowing down and start to truly listening to ourselves. Because for a lot of women, they have been completely ignoring their needs, and their emotions and how they feel and what they need for a very long time, sometimes even, years of their life. So now it's the time to do that. Now it's the time to embody your sensual feminine energy. Now it's the time. And I don't care how old you are when you're listening to this. I don't care if you are 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I really don't care. If you're listening to this video now, it's time. It's the time for you now, because otherwise you wouldn't be listening to this. I believe nothing is random. So it's the time, and because you feel it. You also feel it. And we cannot ignore our soul calling, our needs, because they will always come back. They always come back. And sometimes we have to go through life's lessons in order to learn to listen to ourselves. Sometimes, and when we ignore the lessons, they tend to be even harder the next time, until we finally stop and listen. So that's what embodying your feminine, sensual feminine energy is living through your senses, is truly savoring life, is truly enjoying life. because we are here. We're not robots. We're not here to get things done and to have a to-do list, especially women, because we have monthly cycles. We need rest, especially in certain times of the month, and we need to honor our cycles. We need to understand our body and honor our cycles of when we have more energy, when we need to rest. We need to honor that. And that's what connecting with our essence, our feminine essence, really is. It's honoring ourselves instead of focusing on the outside of what others, society, work, blah, 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 expect of us. Is start listening to what we need, what we truly need, and start respecting that. It's time to start respecting you. Start respecting you. So because no one else is going to do that for you, just you. And if it's your goal to to live a soft life from your feminine energy and open up to receive, from the universe, from other people, you have to do this. It's up to you. You have to do this inner work, and you have to remove all those beliefs that life is hard, you have to push and force, blah, 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 which is all BS. Life is what we choose it to be. So it's according to our beliefs. So it's time to you connect to yourself and ask yourself, what do I believe? What do I believe? What do I want? Who am I? What am I doing and feeling when I am the most joyful, when I'm having the most fun, when I'm having, or maybe it can be just on weekends that you let your hair down and you allow yourself to have fun and joy. It's my dog. He's here, show you. There's food cooking in the kitchen. He's smelling it. It's going crazy. So yeah, it's enjoying food. It's about feminine energy as well, enjoying your food. It certainly does enjoy it. So yeah, it's about you connecting to yourself, and not just on weekends, not just on holidays, vacations, but every single day, because all we have is here and now, and that's how you transform your life. It's time. It's time to do that. It's time to stop the nonsense that is affecting your health, your physical health and mental health, of always forcing and pushing and etc., and start embodying your sensual feminine energy, and also start trusting. Start trusting yourself, start trusting the process, and trust that if you slow down, things will still get done. Help you appear, the universe will help you. It will bring you opportunities, it will bring you people, it will bring you a shift in your life, and you have everything you need when you follow your essence, when you follow your soul call and your passion, because that's how it works. That's really how it works. So if you want or feel you need help to navigate this, it's really hungry. If you feel you need help navigating this, get the book. Get your book, Embody Sensual Feminine Energy. So this is the book that will help you understand how to connect with yourself. It's not a book to kind of tell you do this or do that or etc. But it is a book that will help you. You find your way. You connect to yourself and you find your own way on this process of you connecting to yourself and shifting your life and live your best life that you deserve. And you don't have to prove that you deserve, because you already deserve it just by being in this world. That's very simple. I also have a program, which is a more complete program, which has the same name, Embody a Sensual Feminine Energy. The links to both are in the description of this video. And if you... It is what it is. Hello? Say hello. Say hello. So yeah, as I said, the links are in the description of this video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to this channel. I have a lot more content coming up soon. Have a nice day. Aqui. Tu queres ficar no vídeo?